Good morning. I do have a lot of ducks. Creative was kind enough to gift me some of the expansion packs. Holy, I just started the pot. Good morning. I've had, I don't know, listen, my anxiety, like a 9 today. Uh, Somebody is very aware of the anxiety being high today. And she has decided she's going to post up right here. Uh, you generously gifted me the DLCs for Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. That's all. It was nothing bad. So we're just kind of chilling for a moment until she decides she's done because we know Isla works on her own little schedule. Perfect. It was a while ago. No, she just mentioned that I had a lot of ducks. I have a lot of ducks. But today the plan is to do Jess's Stump the Builder build. I have cat fur in my mouth. I have to do stuff today, ma'am. She does not care. I don't know if you guys saw the look she gave me. She could not be asked that I have things to do today. Not at all. Did I get it? I don't know if I got it or not. There's a lot of cat fur. Yeah. What are you guys up to? What are we doing today? I'm assuming some of us are working, some of us are playing hooky. What is this? You got little flakies all over the place. She's got the worst dandruff, man. If I mess with her for long enough, she will leave. She's so over me. I'm getting the side eye and a whippy tail. I wish I didn't. I don't have a lot going on, but like, I have to call my doctor and talk to them about a different anxiety medicine because this is the worst. If you have anxiety, you understand. If you don't have anxiety, imagine that feeling on top of a roller coaster constantly. Then you'll understand. I really have things to do. I got fully dressed today. I want you guys to know. I have on my full fit. I have tights on, like full on. I'm sorry. I was showing them. She's in her evil millionaire kitty era. She just wants to be. Don't do it. Don't do it. Make smart choices. That'll get you put down real fast. Don't learn bad habits from your brothers. This is the longest she's hung out in a while. Little baby. You little baby. I'm trying to open this in this way. But we're doing Stump the Builder. Jess got her build already, so we're gonna put that in the game. We're gonna see how that goes today. I'm just waiting on things to open, and then I'll switch over. I haven't looked at the build. I never look at the build before I place it. So we'll see. Her little fur is growing back from where she had that reaction, and she's all scabbed up, and it looks so funky. And I really want to like scrub it off, but I don't want to hurt her. I figure if it's scabbed, it should be there until it falls off naturally. But she's a little crusty. You can't lotion a cat, you know, they don't like that very much. She's also getting old. She's got little white furs poking through. My little babies. My little babies are getting old. Alright, we're loading. I don't remember what save file I had these placed in at all. So let's see if we can find them. I think I just put them in a random save. Don't play with me. Oh, it's not. I need to. It is not missing. There you go. Figured it out. It figured it out. Let's see. Probably this one is my guess, is where I'm putting them. All right, we're gonna open the gallery. Are you ready to go? Don't. Thank you. Make sure she doesn't rip my. She did rip my tights, little shit. That little shit. It's okay. I have two pair, and it's always a risk. It's always a risk when you have cats and you wear tights. You know. Back to even though I'm dressed nicely, I have a little corduroy dress on. It's cute. It is cute. I got it at Hot Topic. This isn't the shirt that came with it. They had a shirt paired with it that I also grabbed. Um, I can't remember what I was gonna say. I really can't. Oh, even though I'm like dressed and a little, it's real cute. I'm gonna show you all. I'm really glad. I really like it. Make sure she's not behind me. Like I said, this isn't the shirt that came with it, but it's like a full on. It's a full on. I have a fan on. It's cute as shit. I do feel like I'm going to Oktoberfest with the shirt that I have paired with it. I'm not gonna lie. It's something about the off the shoulder, I think, because this is not like an Oktoberfest shirt. Um, but this isn't the shirt that came with it. But it's a brown corduroy skirt. I can wear it with whatever I want, and will. All right, let's look up Jess. EA account ID. I think hers is just Jess as well. It is. This lady, let's see. She's got it. She's got it in Sulani. Good luck. Love your face. I love her face. Let's take a look what size lot she put it on. 30 by 20. I'm gonna go with probably a bigger lot. Cool. Well, she didn't do too many interior walls, fortunately. Just this and this, which with a little archway action, I can easily turn into a little balcony. And then these here, but I just might keep those as columns for support. So let's pick our world. Let's figure out where we're gonna go. Sorry, I'm vibing today. I'm trying to like just exist, you know? Perfect. It's real cute. It's real cute. Like, I'm at that stage now with the weight loss and stuff that like I have to remind myself that stores have clothes in my size. I don't have to order online and I can try things on in store. And it's really, really weird. It's very, that's what I am having a hard time coming to terms with. We did go to Target the other day because I just wanted to get out of the house and walk around somewhere. And we found jeans on clearance for like $10. And I was like, they're a size 16. There's no way these are going to fit. Let me try the 17, you know? 17 was too big, the 16 fit. And I was like, I guess that's where we are now. You know, like it's just it's weird. It's odd. All right, she has it in Sulani, so I'm gonna see. She had it on a 30 by 20. I want to go. I miss Starry. I think I want to do a 40 by 30, but I wanted to have a little more, a little more beach. This is like the only option, I think. So we'll go here. I know, it's crazy. I didn't used to be able to try on clothes before, unless I went to Torrid. All right, let's delete this. Bulldoze. Gallery. Favorite. Download. After I save it, of course. Place. Whatever is in here is what's going to be here. Okay, where's the front of the lot? Just so I know. Okay, water's in the back. So this is the front. I know, right? Let's rotate this house. I'm trying to find where I want the front, what I want the front to look like. This looks like a decent front, but I think I want this to be the front, where this little archway is. All right. She definitely has these as supports, which is what it's going to be. Thank you for that shout out for Vicky. All right. Now I'm going to move this house back over the water a little bit. Heck yeah. All right. And then bring me down. Walls up all the way. Thank you. I might want more water. I'm going to change where this is at, actually. I want more water. The hardest part of this challenge is picking a lot. This is too much water. This is probably also too much water. This maybe? Do we give them a new house? Are we going to create for them a different house? Bulldoze the entire thing. All right. That is not the button I meant to hit. Let's try that again. Also, if you guys can hear my fan, I'm not sorry. Okay. Thank you, Eru. I feel extra cute today. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to lie about it. Lace it. Makes me sick. Yeah, this comes with like a white collared shirt with a black little like built-in bodice looking thing, and there's little pumpkins on the sleeves. That will be worn with this. But I'm trying to see how many different shirts I can wear with this skirt thing. Okay, we decided this was going to be our front because I'm going to turn this into a balcony. Of course, over this water. Of course we are. Of course we are. I'm also going to move it a little further back. Maybe that's a little too far back. To here. Is this the front of the lot? Okay. I want to make sure. Listen, I don't give a fuck. Right? And I know that's not everybody. The age, people being told to dress their age, I am 39. I'll be 40 in January, and this is what I dress like. I'm dressing my age. If you don't like the way I dress, that's cool. If it's not for you, that's cool. But I've always been bigger, and I now have the opportunity to buy and wear the clothes that I have always wanted to buy and wear, and I'm going to do that because that is what makes me happy. And in the current state of the world right now, if your biggest issue is with the clothes I have on my body, I think that your life is probably pretty good. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me wear the clothes that make me happy. I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering anybody else. Let me live. If you want to walk around with your titties hanging out, maybe that's a little inappropriate. Cover your nipples. Other than that, I don't care. I don't care. Are you comfortable? Does it bring you joy? Wear it. You're mad at me for wearing a little dress and a little shirt. I got other things to worry about than your opinion. Really, genuinely, and truly, I do. All right, we'll do that. And then obviously for our foundation, and I'm not saying that to like discredit you at all, creative, because I get it. When I put this on today, one of my first thoughts is this appropriate to wear? Am I too old to wear this? And I was like, who the fuck am I? I'll wear what I want. I'll wear what I want. If you want to decide what I wear, you can buy my clothes. And even then, I will probably just donate it because I don't have the patience to deal with your fuckery. Do we want like this kind of foundation, or do we want a thicker foundation, or do we want a real thick, a thick boy? I think I like this one. All right, we'll do that. And then I'm not adding walls. I am going to add a deck. We go all the way down here. All the way down here. All right, this is going to be where my front door goes. So I want that there. Yeah, no, I 100%. 100%. I was the exact same way. And when I was in my 20s and 30s, I would look at older people dressed the way I dress now and be like, I wonder why they chose to wear that. And now I'm this age and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I spent too long being insecure in my body and my style and my choices that like I'm not anymore. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. All right. I'm gonna shorten this down, pull this over, pull this back, and then I'm gonna extend just this part out. A nice wraparound porch situation. Because with a house like this, I feel like you would have a wraparound, you know? Okay, there's that. We're going to delete this. All right. And then over here, I want to extend this part of the deck out. Here, maybe? Because I'm going to make this like an outdoor dining space, you know? Why do you do that to me? All right. And then obviously, we're going to pull this out to like here. And then probably. Hey, listen, it's the motivation they needs to crawl. Yep, you guys can kiss. He's like that fluffy thing that's crawling around on the floor. I want that. I think I'm gonna pull this here actually. All right. I think that's my deck. We're gonna do kind of an outdoor dining situation. This is gonna be where our fun water activities go. So this will be our dock. And then this will just have like a lot of seating, some skill building. Obviously, we're going to have big doors here and here. So if you're new to this challenge, I just want to say, I can't add or I can't remove walls. I can change wall height. I can add walls. All right. So that is the situation with this. It is a reverse shell. I have no idea. All I know about my childhood is I was labeled the crybaby, so much to the point that when my grandma passed, hello, AB, how are you? Thank you so much. How have you been? May I please have a shout out for AB? Por favor. I be lurking in their streams. I don't never say nothing because I'm shy. But yeah, how are you? I just spitted. Nobody saw that. Ew. She came in and I started drilling. I was like, oh, AB's here? Oh, shit. Yeah, all I know about my childhood growing up is that I was the crybaby. So much so that when my grandma passed away at her funeral, I would introduce myself because these are people I haven't seen in years. And they were like, ooh, Quib, you're the one that cried all the time. I was like, damn. Golly. Called me right out. So, yeah, I have no idea when I started walking. I just know I went with my memers everywhere and that I was the crybaby. You know? That's what I know. I'm not trying to modify the terrain. I'm trying to place a fence. I didn't realize that that was such an issue, you know? Oh, I will cry at the drop of a hat. I am a crybaby. And I don't say that to be. Why can I not? I can't place the stairs there. Heaven forbid. But I can drag the stairs there, you know? Okay, game. Quiv, why don't you play The Sims anymore? Because the game is fucking broken. That right there, primo example of why we don't play The Sims anymore. I'm gonna make this an outdoor shower. My nose is running. All right. Now I'm like looking to see what I need to do as far as I know I want to use the thing from Desert Lux. Just gotta find it out here. Like, dear grid, some people love you. I'm not that person. We'll do like that here. I know that those are built in to the building, right? So they don't drop. But I always feel like there should be like a little bar or something diagonally that holds it up. But also, we can just solve that problem with some corbels. I know none of these colors are gonna match. But if we like, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Okay, what does the next floor look like? This is gonna be a ginormous deck. So I'm just gonna fence this off. I'm just gonna grab the same fence. Please. All right. I haven't decided if this is residential or commercial. Part of me leans commercial. Like a spa. Why? If anybody can explain to me why. Perfect game. Never any issues. Bug free. 10 out of 10. Don't waste your fucking money. All right? Yeah, no, thank you. Listen, my thing is when a job tells me that, oh, it's a charity and you should donate, I'm also a charity and you don't donate to me. All right? Thank you. When you make it so when you pay me enough that I can donate to charity, I will donate to charity. Until then, don't tell me what to do. My guess is it has something to do with this curved wall. So, but you see how the inside got all fucky? The lighting and everything is all weird on it. See, that's fine. All of the things I can think to do, we're going to try. All right. I will move this back. I'm just going to see if I turn this into a fence and then put the walls back. Right? That's fantastic. I love when my police department sends me letters asking me to donate to you. Absolutely not. All right. So if I do that, I have not tried that yet. It deletes all of that. All right. From the wall to the fence also doesn't work. It's a god. What is happening? What is happening? I just want you guys to know I'm genuinely trying to make this work. And we might have to do some things to make this work. All right. Yes, I am using this as a placeholder so I know where to draw the walls. Right? I've never heard this song, but I also want to know why I'm soft in the middle. I'm really trying to like keep the integrity. Sometimes in order for these challenges to work, you gotta finagle, okay? So now I should be able to draw. Here's what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna finish this fence. All of this is gonna disappear, and then I'm gonna draw the wall back, and the fence is gonna disappear. I would almost put money on that because it is The Sims. All right, so there goes that. If I don't put this back correctly, let me know. But I did try to outline it in such a way. I think this goes here. And then we do our curved wall. I don't know which curved wall she did. Maybe this one. That was a platform. That was a platform. That wasn't a wall. There. Okay. Does that look right to everybody? I followed my guide. I'm gonna leave my guide there in case it deletes again. All right. I just okay. I just want to make sure that we're all there. All right. Stairs. Saving is for chumps. I still don't know why I'm getting so many sound alerts. I don't even remember how to save. Man. I know you guys throw these challenges in and you have your own idea of what these builds are going to be. I also know that most simmers, builders specifically, are going to turn lots like this into residential lots. I am a community lots builder through and through. I love residential lots. I think they're fantastic. My Sims need them to live. But I do not think there are enough builders in The Sims that do community lots. So I just do a lot of community lots. I think this is going to be main floor. We're going to do a bunch of big doors. This is all placeholder furniture. Don't get attached to any of it. It could leave any. Yeah, this we're doing it like a spa. So this is gonna be where you come in. We're gonna have like some pretty little fountains, stairs on either side, maybe a couple of restrooms. Up here is where we're gonna have our sauna. Here, this is gonna be built out a little bit, but we're gonna make this like a shower situation. This is gonna be like a locker, like a restroom situation. Over here, we can have our workout equipment, and then up here on the top deck, obviously stairs waiting room, and this is going to be like a yoga area. We might put a juice bar here, and then we can do outdoor meditation, little bar kind of situation. There's a lot of room for outdoor activities, but I see spa, so I'm going spa. And if you disagree with me, that's okay. uh, the build is on the gallery. The gallery ID is. But mom, I need to know if they taste like their colors. Does the purple taste like grape? Does the orange taste like orange? Is the yellow lemon? I'm pretty sure the green tastes like grass, but I'll never know. Yes, just Jessent. I will never know if you don't let me eat the damn crayons. All right? Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it tastes like. What's that shit? All right. Before we go further, because I know us. Is she eating them in from the middle? She knows she's not supposed to eat it, so she's just taking a little piece. Listen, that's her survival instinct kicking in. She said, I don't know if this is safe. Let me just and if she doesn't die, she knows it's safe to eat. That's all. Let me throw these lights in before somebody's like, Quam can't eat! Because I am terrible about building in the dark. I will give you guys that. I want this to be soft and pretty. I think I'm actually going to change the wall height on this main floor to tall wall height. I know. Listen, I know. This is going to be medium. And we'll keep the tall, the short. Thing is, we also have this space here. I think I'm gonna roof this in such a way that like we turn this into like a morning of the shit lighthouse. I'm like, there's a word for what I'm thinking of. I don't think that we need a lighthouse here, but that's what I'm gonna figure it out. A window unit. A window. I don't. A window unit. AC. It's pretty straightforward. We have window units. I was like, I know what a window unit is. It was really, as you can see, the brain is chugging along smooth today. All right, no issues, not a single one. It's pretty. I think it's pretty straightforward. We use two people just because all of our AC units stick out over a 6 foot plus drop. Like we have two on the second floor. And we just have one hold it in place while the other person closes the window down on it so it doesn't like at the back. But you can easily do it with one person. So, I hear a lot of people talking about the DDV. I haven't looked at it. Feel free to talk about it in chat. I have not. I don't play DDV anymore. But I've seen a lot of people excited about the DDV expansion coming up. There's also another game that's getting an expansion. I didn't pop into Rach Cave's stream today, but she was excited about an EP coming to another game. I'm just not sure what that game was. So you guys are both smart. You could probably do it yourself. I would say, depending on if you can lift the unit yourself, you could probably do it yourself. I always have a chair right next to my window, so I have a place to set it. You know what I mean? And set my other stuff, so I have a little work table. I think you would be fine. Personally, I could be wrong. Oh, interesting. Like I have DDV. I don't hate DDV. I don't like the star passes just because if you miss it, you miss it. And I go through phases with games. Like I'll be super hyper fixated on a game. I want to play it all the time, and then I could care less about it. I don't play it on stream, and we all know why. Don't tell me it's going to be free and then take that shit back. I will take my viewers with me. I will let them know that I don't support your game because you said it's going to be free, and then you said just kidding. So I don't play the game. This is not my vision. All right, maybe we do medium walls. Yeah, I understand that. But I also like haven't been into the game for a while. Question for game players. I know that if I use this right here, where are you? As a door to the outside, the one that's open, this one, that it still acts as a door, right? Like the rain and the cold and the stuff doesn't get in because it acts as a door. Is the same true for archways? If I use an archway here, does the cold and stuff get in? I'm only curious because I do gameplay off stream, but I try to make them functional, and I don't know what the answer to that question is. If you can hear my fan, please ignore it. Not because I don't think it's annoying, but because it is 65 degrees outside today. I don't want to turn my air on, and if I open the windows, the neighbors can hear everything I say, and where we know what we're talking about. I don't think my neighbors sometimes. I cannot open my window when we play Fortnite. No, absolutely. I'm not shaming anybody who likes to play Disney Dreamlight Valley at all. Like at all. If you play it on stream, play it on stream. I won't because like they had us hyped up that it was gonna be free and then it was gonna be free. And then like all of the streamers were telling their communities, oh, it'll be free, it'll be free. And then like we only paid for beta, and then they were like, actually, that's not true. And like that's what bothers me is like they waited until like it came out to change their mind on it. And I was just like, you knew months ago that you were not going to make this game free upon release, and you should have set that expectation then. But instead you waited until just before release, and you were like, hee hee, just kidding. And I was like, hee hee, you don't get any of my time for free online on this game, right? Like it's just not going to happen because you set an expectation and then you squashed it, and I don't appreciate that. But yeah, I want like kind of do like this for the front door, you know? But I don't want there to be issue with the cold. All right. I can't delete walls. So I can't delete this wall. That's fair. That's fair. That is a solid call. And I can't delete this wall, but I can add to them and I can put archways in. Here's the thing. And you guys can call this cheating if you like. That's fine. The reason I want this wall size medium is for a specific, is for this right here. No, she was smart and made that one too small, but she didn't get me here. Journey to 2 has this. It's in debug. It only works on medium wall height. But yeah. And I don't disagree with that. But that doesn't validate them waiting until the last minute to announce it. They knew well in advance to release that they were going to pay for it. They have to have it all set up in their system. And like, yeah, exactly. This is one of those situations where neither one of us are wrong, right? It just is what it is. You don't know what about the archways? I've already stated if you think this is cheating, I don't care. Just so you know, that's already been stated. But that means I can turn this into the bathroom, right? And how we're going to do that is pull this forward to here. This is going to be our locker room / bathroom. And then here, I can either make this, 100%. I think Palea is going to go that way. I think, and that's not like, again, I'm not shitting on the games. Palea just wasn't for me. I really wanted to like that game. And I just could not, for whatever reason, get into it, which is weird to me because I do like MMO type games. I played Final Fantasy 14 for years. Good morning, Tommy Rachel. I've played WoW. I've played, it started with an E way back in the day. Same. But like, Companies are greedy. I get like an item shop, right? Like if you play Disney Dreamlight Valley, the item shop where they introduce like things, sure, I will give you an item shop. That's fine. But like, what are you microtransactioning that I didn't already pay for? Fortnite, I get the microtransactions because like the whole game is free. But I also don't think the item shop should be pets and skins and outfits and this and that. It should be like house skins and clothes that you will not be able to get in Scrooge's shop. I'll give you those. Cool. But that's it. Like everything else should be available in the game. I paid for it. If I want to spend a little extra on like a couple of things, cool. Fortnite, I don't pay any money to play the game. I do because I have crew, but that's because I want all of the passes. But yeah, I don't. I'll tell you. Ew. I put light agave syrup, which is delicious. The ooh wasn't for that. All right. Oh, it's my fan. I looked in the camera and I saw this moving, and I can't tell which side anything is on in this camera. And I thought it was Aries. I thought it was like a cattail, so I looked for him, and he wasn't there. It's just my blanket. It's just my blanket blowing in the breeze. But in here, I'm gonna do showers, and then we can do a shower toilet thing in here. Basic toilets. These are just gonna be wet rooms. In my head. Shower, like that. Yeah, that's it. Aesthetically, I don't care about an item shop. 0 fucks given. When you start introducing things through a microtransaction that affect gameplay, that give you an advantage, that's where I'm like, but I already paid for the game, so why do I have to pay more to have an advantage? But if I'm like, ooh, I can't get this pretty princess dress unless I buy it here, we both know I'm going to get the pretty princess dress. When the opportunity presents itself for my character to be stunning, I'm going to take it. Also, I put this lip gloss on this morning. It's by Essence. It's a really pretty color, right? Love. It's called Hugs and Teddies. I don't know what the color is. Kissed by Teddy is the color, right? I put it on and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of sticky. It's a little thick. And it's fine now, but like it's a little thick when you put it on, a little sticky. And then my lips start tingling because I didn't read in the very small print right here that this was a plumping lip gloss. And I was like, did it go bad? I just bought this last month. Like, did I? And then I had to read and I was like, you got me. Good job, bud. Good job. You got me. So yeah. I need lockers. Oh, this is Better Build by Mod. I like it. Just so you know. I have so much CC in my game. I had to take out all of my script mods. If you ever get a message from me where the first letter of the word is small and the rest of it is caps, my caps lock was on. I did indeed see that before I sent the message, but I wasn't changing it. It just is what it is. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just lazy. It happens a lot. All right, I'm gonna use these for now, just to like line this wall, because I need to put sinks in here as well, and I think I'm gonna do sinks over here on this wall. Again, these are not our final. This is not final software. All right, and then we can do. Doors. Like that. I know they're backwards. Listen. And then we can put some of those little seating things here. We could maybe even grab a couple of extra lockers for like here. And then we grab the benches I'm thinking of are the benches from high school years. They're like my favorite benches in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. These right here. And then we could like put them like this. Maybe like centered like it should be. All right. And so this is kind of our locker room situation. We'll put a door here. We'll have a couple of mirrors. Let me grab this door again. So we can like put a door here and then we can grab. I can show you incredible things. I can show you incredible things. Just you wait till this build is over. You're gonna be like, damn, Cliff. And I'm like, I know. But we can put these big mirrors here. And then, what is up, Napoleolio? Listen, my anxiety ate this morning. I'll tell you why my anxiety was an 8 this morning. Are you ready? It would have been high anyway, but it was so high today because I had a dream last night that a bat got into my house, and all of my cats were involved in said bat. And so I had to take them all to the vet for rabies shots. And that's why I have never had a bat in my face. All right. I've never had a bat in my house. It's not happening. But like that, I woke up in a panic because I had that dream and it has not calmed down. So this morning I was like, I'm gonna put together a really cute little outfit. I'm gonna spend the time to do my makeup. I spend no time on my hair. I split, ponytail, tease, wrap, pin. That's it. It takes about that long. But it like I was able to like self-center, you know? And it's the anxiety has calmed down a smidgen. Like we're probably at a 7 instead of an 8. But yeah, my damn cats. My fur babies are doing fantastic. There indeed was never a bat in my house. I'm glad that you're doing fantastic. I'm glad the cats are okay. If you ever come in here and don't tell me the cats are okay, I'm gonna have questions. I just want you to know that. I'm like, now, Loopy, listen. The cats are always okay. Okay, we'll just put these in here. I don't know why I'm like trying to find a mirror that looks good in this room because I don't know what this room is going to look like. Dressed like a daydream. I am wanting to put like, maybe we put the toilet on this side. And we keep the shower on this side. Okay, listen, hear me out. This is important for window placement. You already know where we're going with this, I hope. I mean, I guess I could put it here. No, it has to go here. But then, can I take the little, whatchamacallit? Okay, Debug, you can go away now. I don't need you anymore, thank you. I get overwhelmed. I put it on because I know exactly what I'm looking for. And then when I find it, I forget to take it off. And then I'm like, there's way too much shit on my screen right now. Unless I'm mentally prepared to look in the debug menu, I'm going to be overwhelmed. I feel like these bathrooms need to be just showers. I think this is going to be just shower. And then... And then we can get rid of these. Move these over here. Who is riding by my house? Shaking it. It's probably just an old shitty truck. It's probably not even somebody like playing music. They're just shaking my house. I can fit 2 of these in here. All right. What? How many do we fit this way? No. I was like, maybe if I really shove that into the wall, you know? So we'll do it like this. I don't particularly like building toilet stalls like this because I feel like I get a little claustrophobic just looking at it. But this is how we'll do that. And then there we go. There we go. All right. The reason figuring out placement was important for me is medium wall height, please. I want to put, and I know these are showers, I know, but I want to put a mirror or a window here because A, we're on the second floor. Unless you're in the little crow's nest of the ship, all right? You're not getting a peek into that window. That's just how I feel about it. B, think about that view from a shower. Look, I'll show you so you don't have to think about it too hard. I'm in tab mode. Ooh, look at that. You're taking a shower. And that's your view? Yes, please. Don't play with me. If we have one that's a little more private, I will put the little more private one up there. I have a cat hair on my nose. It's driving me crazy. Or we have this as an option. This might be okay. I have no idea what the theme for this is going to be, but this could be an option. It offers a little privacy. Not a lot, mind you. We have this, but like, that's huge. We also have this, but like you can't. Oh, you can. You can. This might be an option. Okay, what's our other option here? I get excited. We have this one, but it is also huge. This also comes with a glaze on it, but you can't see through that one, so it defeats the purpose. So this is not an option. Obviously, we could do like this. Solid option, this. Super private. I really kind of like this vibe. I want it to look pretty modern though. So I think this is going to be kind of our window situation. Then the question becomes, do we move it up to like there so nobody can get free feet pics? All right, let's figure out what the outside of this is going to look like. All the way at the tippy top. Maybe this. I've never noticed that in this song until just now. That's true, I could. This is a community lot, so the cost doesn't really matter. IMO. I'm going to actually try and roof this. But I think, yeah, see, the issue with this is the issue. The need is beauty and a beat. We can make my life complete. Oh, you. Music makes you know. We can do it like you do. Y'all were wondering what I was doing. Don't worry about it. I got this. I can make it body rock. I don't want both sides. So we're going to hit shift here. Control Z that. Shift that in. Shift this down. All I need all right, perfect. And then here's my beef. I have a lot of them. I can put a fence here, right? Like, fuck you. I can put a fence here. Why can't I put a half wall here? Why can't I do that? Ads are going to start about a minute. Just so you know, I am not going to pause because you're just going to hear me. You're just going to miss me making poor decisions. Gotta keep an eye out for Selena. So what if we do like this? All I need. We'll put it back. We'll put it back. I need to take away this. This is going to come back, but that's not what I'm worried about. Can I just, okay. All because I want fences with round walls. Who's in my body? If I know anything about her, this is how she built that. As close together as she could. Pulled this side in. This isn't quite right. Hold on. I'm going to move it and move it back. What's up, Coyote? Can I just copy this? Easy. Easy. Just have to taste me. I'm just kissing you. All right. And then fits this here. Pretend that side looks like this side, okay? Just all right. Shift C. It just gives us a little extra control. I do think I want it domed, but I think I want the bottom piece of this slightly flipped. You're not going to do that for me, eh? You just don't want to move? You just don't want to do nothing? I don't want to do nothing. Okay, that's fine. It looks like a barn right now, but we're going to give it a grass roof. Okay. This, I don't know if that helps it with the looking like a barn or not, but it's have a barn. And then what I would like to do is get from in here on this floor, like a staircase or a ladder. So we'll have to like do a little finagle in there and make this into another little like outdoor meditation place with like the poofs. And then in here, I'll figure something out. We'll figure something out for that. So why? Why can't I change it? She thinks I'm gonna make this a damn residential. She is tripping. Also, I placed it, so I should be able to change it to whatever I want. I have Spa Day installed, so that can't be what it is. Just so you know. All right. Siding. I want it to look modern, but I also want it to look like it fits in the environment, you know? So let me just look up what they have in Spa Day. And we have this. Let's look what they have in Spa Day and what is this? Island Living. Was Island Living an expansion? It was. Okay. I think some sort of a stone for this could be good. We could either have like this, or we could do like this, or we could do like this. I don't know that I like those minimal slats. I kind of like this vibe. We can pick a different color. It's fine. Um, and then for the outside, I want like really light, but I don't want this border in between each one. I don't like that. I wish they would have given us this just in a regular that doesn't happen kind of situation. We do have just straight up concrete. Not a huge fan of that. What does this look like? This is the one that has, yeah, it looks like flooring. I don't particularly like the one that looks like flooring either. Stone, okay. A light wood. Or we could do like a blue maybe? I think the blue blends in too much. Let's go with this for now. For now. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna use these stones. I don't want them in like white. I don't want them that. Do I want them that dark? What do you look like in the light? Could you get off my lot? It's in my way. It's just sitting there in my way. So I'm gonna go back and see if that fixes it. Oh, I didn't think about that wallpaper. Oh, because people live here. That's why I can't change it from a residential. Unfortunate for them, they're gonna have to relocate. All right. Let me get rid of this. I think this kind of a stone could be good. I know it's not like lava, river rocks. This could also be okay. I don't think they have any that are not mossy. They're all mossy, which is like, I get it. Um, rock and stone, very much the same. Something like this could be good. Or this. I gotta like figure out the color scheme here. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I think I like this. What else do we have that is this here? I'm like, part of me really wants to blend it into the area. I feel like that's appropriate. So we'll do that here. I will also do that here. I'm sorry that the camera is jumping around. All right, and then for paneling, there's this. I feel like that's an indoor paper though, but this might not be. And if we do this in the lighter wood, maybe a little bit of a. I want it to be pretty light though. Ooh, I like that. Okay. We can do that on the main floor and maybe this floor. I'm making money back. And then maybe up top we can stick with this, but maybe in this color. It's not quite right. It's not quite right. I hate the wallpaper choices I have. Real talk. I'm looking at pictures just so I can have like an idea of which direction to go here. Because I'm like, do we go traditional or do we go like modern? Because when I think spa, I think modern, but not every spa is going to be modern. A lot of what I'm seeing obviously is light, but I do see a lot of them with, that makes sense. We'll do more like a natural wood tone here. That makes, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. I think I'm going to go with this. It's reclaimed wood. I'm going to turn the bottom floor into more of a stone, I think. We're going to have a lot of windows, so I know this looks like a lot of surface area. That's all the same. You're not wrong. It is. We're going to fix it, though. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you. You just got to talk to it a few times, you know? So down here we can do some masonry. Maybe we do a darker... Nope, maybe we don't. I was trying to go darker for some of that dark wood up there. It was just concrete. Don't nobody want just concrete. Do you have like a... I'm thinking. That's my thinking face. Can I have different lighting? That's pretty though. That is pretty. All right. Maybe we go light. I know. It really is the struggle. Lighter, dark, lighter, dark. But once we nail it, it'll be great. Can I have this, please? Also, do I not have a? I do. I was like, did my floor or my floor disappear quick? There is something to change. You can do it. Please. I'll do it one at a time then. That's fine. Doesn't waste my time at all. It's cool. The only thing about wearing stockings or tights or whatever we call them at our age is I forgot how slippy they are. So like I'm trying to sit uh in my chair like on my legs like I always do, and I can't because my legs keep like sliding out from under each other. All right. Okay, we'll do this. I like the gray. I know, listen. I don't care what you have to say. I like it. I love it. We will do a darker roof. And then do we want this? Or do we want this? No, that's valid. I just know with the skirt, I have a couple of body image issues that I'm uncomfortable with, and this hides them. And I didn't want to wear leggings with it, so I got some tights to wear with it. I was not like, ooh, yeah, I can't wait to wear tights again. I'm so excited. But I was like, hey, these are going to cover up all those things that make me insecure. So I'm going to wear them. This is the darkest roof, and that's not what I want. I want more of a this color. Also, how dark is that? That's pretty okie dokie. I want like this color. Okay. I don't want it there. I do want it like here. This camera, if I put it here, it doesn't cover all of the things I want it to. I just want it grid. Can I just put it here? So if I do this in this color, I think this is the right color. That's too large. Well, maybe it's not. That's wood though. I need a stone. That's too large. What do you look like? Not the same. And I don't want it inlaid like that. I want it out. And this is also wood, which is makes it like a little harder for me. I could just do this. I think we'll go with this. It is the closest to the color of the stone, I believe. Can I not put this out here? Do I even remember what I use? This. Yeah, it won't let me put it on that, which is crazy to me. But it'll let me put it up here. All right, this just decided where our window placement was going to go, but it won't let me put it here. There we go. All right. And then we have to bring that over here as well. And then we have to grab this again for here. And then up here, I don't think I need anything. We are going to make the roof something not this, you know? Part of me says metal, because I think a metal roof would make sense in this environment. I'm not trying to like... And it does come in this lighter gray. Although it's still not quite what I want. This roof makes sense to me. This roof would make sense to me. And in the black on this, I think that's what we're going with. All right, our roof trim. I really like this one from Businesses and Hobbies. But I don't like that the underside is the brown. But this is okay. It just adds a little oomph, you know? It adds a little something. And I'm down. All right. I'm like, do I just make this a straight roof? I know it's not because I fiddled around with angles. I deleted my floor. When did I delete the floor? I thought I had deleted the floor, to be fair. I said, does this have a floor? Like 15 minutes ago. And I was like, oh, it does. No, it doesn't. What, ma'am? Okay, now I have a floor. Nope, I don't have a floor again. All right, delete this. Pull this over. Delete this. Copy. We're back to where we started. Oh. Sorry. My hairstylist, she was like, I have space today, because her first appointment was next Monday, and she was like, I have space if you can come in. And I'm like, I can't. I sure can't. Not today. All right, I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna make this side the bigger side, just for added privacy, if you will. And then we will connect. This comes in, this comes in, this comes in, this comes down to meet like that. Now, this right here, not a problem. You hold Alt and you just line it up yourself. It's perfect. And if you don't think it's perfect, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know that it could get any better than that, honestly. Honestly, genuinely and truly, I don't think it could. Roof patterns. We were going to go with this one here in the darkest shade. Just to add some, I mean, we're on an island. We're on an island. No, 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 no. Alright. Get that in there. Alright. Let me cut you off. What the feather with you off my boot. Alright. And then these would come up to here. This one. All right, and then we're going to change our foundation to either be a dark gray or a black. There's the black. It's not bad, not bad. Or here's a darker gray. It's a lot of gray. I think I'm going to go with the black. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want the footers. I want the footers, but I want the little footers. I want little feet. All right. I'm so sorry for your loss. All right, and then for our stairs, we're going to replace these. I am going to keep the same style here. I'm just going to darken them up a little bit there. All right, now here's where it's going to get interesting, because whatever we pick for the fence, got to make an impact, all right? It's got to be a good fence. Part of me says up here, at least, a fence that looks like a half wall, because I can't really do a half wall here. This is what I'm talking about. Maybe the fence that looks like a half wall. But I also want it to be low enough to like see over, because like I said, I'm going to have whatchamacallits up here, little poofs for meditation. What if it was like something like this? Nope, hate that. Hate that. Noted. Hold. I think I might like this. Let's see if we can get it to work here. Please. All right, so that's that. Like I said, I want this to be pretty. Because around here, my thought is actually, yeah, like this. And then throw some live plants up here. Flowers, bushes, whatever the case may be. I'm just grabbing something, but like having this around here. And then we'll have our little meditation poofs. So I think that this being that kind of thing would be fine. Can we skip to the good part? There we go. Spotty. After these. But we put like a couple of these up here. A ladder up there, that kind of a situation. That's the goal for up there. Make it that pretty. I need to start at the bottom so I know where I'm putting stairs and doors and things like that. That's pretty important. Get rid of spade now. All right, on these sides, we don't have an open side door. Somebody did point out we have this, but like, you know, I want the one from Desert Lux. I'll find it. That one. Would it be that way or would it be this way? I think it would be that way. I think it would be this way. But I want like that there, and then I also want it over here. And then I think I want big old archways to the outside. I wish they were rounded. I don't know. Rounded feels right. But also, maybe not. I don't want that. I want one that goes all the way up. Like that. Actually, we're going to do that. Medium wall height. Like this situation. Like when they did the land grab house remodel and they made it look like a open back door using these windows. That kind of vibe. Yes. And then for the front door, I would like an actual door. An actual door. But I do want it to be like a bigger door with a lot of light that comes through. I think that that's important. I know building medium and tall wall height is not something most people do in The Sims. I know, but hear me out. People do build on those wall heights in The Sims, and having the same variety of doors for medium and tall wall height as we do for small wall height or short wall height would be fantastic. But this is just another suggestion that the Sims team's probably heard a million times and isn't ever going to implement because why? Why would they do that? We have like this door, which could work. Does that? I mean, it feels it could be a business door in the community we're in. I feel like walking up to that is nice, and then you have like access to the outside in several places. I'm just trying to think if I want all of the doors to look like this one, or if let me see what that would look like here. Yeah, this is huge. So what does this one do? All right, nope. Nope. Are you the taller? Nope. Okay. And then for the windows for this side, we could probably do these ones. I love that it doesn't match. I know their base game and eco lifestyle are not the same, but like even this don't match. I may not put them on this side because I feel like I need a restroom kind of situation down here too for if you wanted to go out into the water. Like this is like our beach zone if you're doing ocean activities, and this is like for the gym and the yoga area. I also have to get stairs in here somewhere. So I think if I cut this off here, right, and then we put our stairs here, maybe. Hello, I wanted you. and then kind of flip them like that. We can turn this into the entryway for this bathroom. But now I'm looking and I'm like, I could make this the front. Put those there. I'm going to give this a flipperoonie. A flipperoonie. Oh, you don't have a problem here. That's cool. I love that. Thank you for not having a problem here. I'm going to pull this to here. Can I pull that there? I can. And then I'm going to copy it and put it here. I have a fucking gnat. I just want y'all to know that. It's driving me crazy. All right, and then we're going to copy this and put it here. You so right. Not a lie was spoken. I need to do dishes. I just haven't yet. All right. Entryway there. Doorway to the bathrooms here. I've got to figure out how I'm going to set these up. If you want me to let me know. Can you put on this one? You can. I don't love that. I can get 2 there. This is going to be another situation. I have a dishwasher safe pots and pans. I still don't put them in my dishwasher. I'm going to make this a full suite. This is going to be a shower. This is where you walk in. So can I turn this into... No. Pop that back there. Move this over here. This is probably going to be more than a 2-day project. This build is bigger. We'll still do Fortnite on Friday, but next week instead of Cult, we may be coming back to this. Just so you know. Just so you know. All right. And we'll do kind of the same situation over here where we have full-on suite. So shower, toilet, sink included in here. And then in this one, we'll do maybe toilet, sink. And then we can fit these lockers wherever I put them. Here. All right, and then our doors for this would go like here, 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 and here. Our entryway door would be like here. And that would leave room for mirrors here and some benches here. Perfect. Picasso. Love it. Hello, Ruby.
Hello.
How are you? Bathroom. This is why I don't like doing them this way. Ew. Ew. Okay. Restroom. Hear me out. These showers right here you don't need privacy for. So we can make these little shower rooms back here. There's a lot of places to shower here. Okay. And then we can put these this way. Move this door here. Benches on the end, sink. I don't know if that'll be functional with them like stacked over each other like that. I do have move objects on. But there we go. I'm always afraid to move because of the damn cats. Always, all the time. All right, so there's our whatchamacallit. There's this floor done. This is gonna go upstairs. So over here, I think we're just gonna do some seating. Just some like seats, table in between, you know? And then maybe we have a do we need like a check-in space? I don't think we do. There's our basic floor plan for that. Up here, interesting that I did this to myself. It's real interesting. This is gonna go like this. Rain on me, rain on me. I'm just waiting for the game to. Oh, don't you do it! I've got the blue ring. There we go. My game crashed. All right, that's fine. That's fine. How long until my head? 17 minutes. We can get back there. The hard part of the floor plan is done. I didn't save after I did it, but I have saved at least twice. Yeah. It's just it sucks because I do genuinely like the game. I like building in the game. It's just dog shit now. You know? That last update like killed my desire to play any of the game at all. This is the first time I think I've opened it. Other than seeing if my mods work, like which mods I need to take in and out. Outside of that, I haven't opened the game. If it doesn't want to open, now it's not responding. We'll be switching to Cult of the Lamb. Not because I don't want to do this, because I do. I'm actually very excited about this build. But I'm not going to fight a game today. I don't have it in me. All right, it's trying to open. This is where we are. It's really not. And like, I know that I built a lot of my community on Simmers, and I love you guys. Do not get me wrong. I appreciate you so much, and I totally get it with me switching stuff around. If this isn't a space that you want to hang out in anymore, I get it, right? If our interests don't align. It's not that I don't love the game and I don't love Simmers. I just don't love the game. Like, it's maddening when you're in the middle of something, you don't think to save. And yeah, I have MC Command Center. I could absolutely have it so the game saves itself. But I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to do that. And I appreciate that, but I would get it, right? Because going from a game like The Sims to starting the main games like Fortnite, and it's a switch up. It's a switch up. I get it. Like, I'm not changing. The game is. Let's see how bad this is. Actually, sorry guys, I need your house so I can turn it into a spa. Yeah, all the time. And they don't address it. They don't like say, hey, we fucked up, our bad. Like games like Fortnite, player base holds them accountable immediately. Hey, this is fucking broken, and within a week it's vaulted, they changed it, they pulled it from the game, they made their changes, whatever the case may be. And trust me, Fortnite is fucking broken. I'm not singing the praises of Epic either. Please don't think I am. But like EA is like, oh, infants have never worked correctly. Quick, distract them with life and death. Oh, life and death functionality isn't so great. Ooh, creator kits. That's how we'll get them. And like, please, that we don't want that. I don't want another creator kit. I don't want another expansion pack. I don't want another stuff pack. I want you to fix the fucking game that I have spent literally thousands of dollars on. That's what I want. That's all I want you to do. Yeah, like I did buy the Grain and Mudroom kit and the makeup kit, but like they're talking about another expansion coming out already. I will not be purchasing that. I'm very, very honestly, if I have it, it's because it was gifted to me or Mr. Quid felt like buying it. I buy all of my expansion packs and stuff from the money I make off of Twitch, and that is not, it's not worth it to me. I will not be purchasing that. So I just fix your game. Quit trying to milk Sims 4. Say, hey guys, this game's been out for 10 fucking years. The base code of it is fucking broken, can no longer support the stuff that we want to do with the game. So we're going to release a new Sims game. I promise you the community would respect that. You're going to hear people say, Sims 4, I love it. I'm never going to change games. People are going to do that. But I promise you the majority of your player base is going to be like, thank you for retiring the old dead fucking horse that is The Sims 4 that is so fucking broken and giving us a game that is fresh and hopefully is not broken. That's all I want. Fix it or replace it. Yeah, and everybody's like, well, there's a mod for that. A, there should never have to be a mod for that. And B, console players can't play with mods. That eliminates at least half of your player base. Stop it. Fix your shit. Let's see how bad this is. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, actually. I hadn't even changed the roof. All right. I don't know what I'd leave it there. But it's okay. When ads go on this time, I will be stepping away because I need food. Alright, this is going to delete this. I know. Alright, push this back. Push this over. Oh, it didn't. Shocker. It did move these. These are here so I know what the... Hello? I know what it looks like. I made them so big. It's so I could find the edge of this room because I had to do some finagling. You know? That's why those are there. All right. Roof. Half gable. Shift. Place that. I guess I should have roofs on, or walls on for this part. Pull this over. Pull it over. Tuck in all of our flaps that we don't want. There's a few. Pull this down. Remember, we're going to alt place this roof. Did I not pull that in? I thought I had. Alt and shift are two different keys, by the way. All right. I don't remember what all we used. All right. Masonry was this. I think. I could be so wrong. Is it this? If it wasn't, it is now. It wasn't this. It wasn't this. Was it the lava rocks? Lava rocks! It was this. I don't remember, and now I'm sad because I was actually liking it. I am going to build this part out here. We're going to put some stuff on some of these bump outs to make them a little more visually appealing, I suppose. And to just incorporate a little more of that black. All right, there's that. These could absolutely be little things like this. Paneling, I believe we were using this, right? Is this what we were using? I think I'm gonna go with this one. I want it to be a little more, you know? Hello, please, thank you. It's fine. It's fine, game. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, we've already done this once. Just work with me. Look at you figuring it out. Nope. All right, and then we go in here. We'd also turned this. I want to follow where she goes. Nope. I can get closer. Enough to keep me guessing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Confessing, yeah. Let's do a little house twist here. I don't want this to be the front. I don't want that to be the front. All right. Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. This is the front. This is what we've got. This is what we're working with. All right. I wanted this to look out over the water. All right. Pull that in. Not. I'm like, no, I wanted an eave there. And I do want this here. Confessing, yeah. There we go. And this, because we have the black wall now, we could make black, but we could also make it like this dark brown. Like that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, my roof. I already know what we want for a roof here. There you go. Listen, man. Man duties call. Man duties means coming home from lunch to make sure your wifey is comfortable. All right? He knows. All right, we'll do that. I'm going to save. Oh, no, that's fair. We have really old windows. I don't think the windows have ever been replaced in this house. And we have like window screens that it's funky. It is funky. Um but like there's a handle on the side and the handle on the bottom, and you have to push it over and pull up to like to open them. Oh, fair, fair, fair. Sophie, when you're with me, baby. I'm thinking I want a different roof here. I just want a little bit of a. We want it to be pointy. Turn off the lights. What's the dealio? Penny snatcher, call me up if you a gangster. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're just mimicking the thing down here. That sucks. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, hot damn. What part of party don't you understand? I'm saving a lot now. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
Hello.
That sucks. And yeah, you don't want to drive in a car if it's that fucking hot. I'm really trying to think about how I want to do the roof here. We're going to get there one day. What is happening? No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. I get really frustrated and I smash my button a bunch of times. And then the computer yells at me. And it's like, hey, don't do that shit, okay? And then I'm like, cool, love that. And if we do this, then we could. That may not be what I want. I bet that is delicious. It sounds delicious. It's the first Wednesday of the month. I heard sirens going off, and I'm like, ooh. But we do some stuff like this and just make this like a green space up here. Just give me flowers. Thank you. What flowers? I don't know. But like, you know, flowers. That's what this roof is going to be. And then this part here is also just going to be flowers around. Ads are going to start in 45 seconds. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to throw up Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. I'm going to use the restroom, grab a snack, grab a drink. I encourage you to do the same. Por favor. I'm asking kindly. Please don't make me yell at you. Thanks. I miss things like ramen. I know that sounds so silly. Like I could have a bite of ramen and be okay, but I like the really spicy ramen, and I can't eat the spicy ramen because it hurts my tummy now. It hurt my tummy now. I miss spicy food. I had grippos last night. Yes, I do still have them from my camping trip. Yes, they have been stored in a really airtight plastic bag because I don't know when I'm gonna get grippos again. And I realized I can't eat them anymore because they hurt my tummy. All right, I'll be back. I can't think of a better person to host that, honestly. I mean, any of them would be good, but like, she is everywhere right now. It is the worst. You so right. Also, why did I think you streamed this morning? I was looking for you and I was like, oh, well, she must be late. I'll hang out with Kels until she gets on, you know? And then you just never got on. So I just got ready with Kels this morning. I was ready. I guess I'll get ready with you tomorrow. I suppose I can do that. It was fun. She won with a random squad. It was a good time. It was a good time. Today, for lunch, we have pepperonis and mozzarella because, of course, we do. Listen, I have a leftover hamburger. I have a leftover brat, and I need sauce for both of those, and I will spill it on myself. Not in a white shirt. So, pepperoni and mozzarella it is. I feel that. I mean, I don't feel that, but I understand being tired of doing something you have no control over. I hope it goes away soon. I have what we call fixation foods. This is definitely one of them. What was I eating the other day? Chili. Chili. Because it uses all the muscles. You're hurting your ribs. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm be very honest. Well, there you go. Well, as long as you weren't having the gluten, which I know you were because you don't know how to not have gluten. Um, it was only like a week, man. I only had it for a week. It was while he was gone on his work trip, and I'll do it again. Um, okay. I'm glad they were gluten free. This isn't the final. The final. All right. I know it looks silly, but that's what we're doing. That's fair. Yep. As soon as we're done here today, I will be sitting on a heating pad. This shoulder, I don't know what's going on. It's like underneath the shoulder blade. I can touch it right now. It's just very uncomfortable. It hurts. And it doesn't matter if I don't play games all weekend and I haven't been, you can ask people. It doesn't help. Not crocheting doesn't help. Like I avoided my computer and everything all day or all weekend, I think. And it just I don't know. I'm just an old lady. All right. Back to well, these stairs could also be good. I have like something in my eyeball. I'm gonna cry. Not because I'm gonna cry, but because there's something like poking my eyeball. Hello, please. But I could do the same sort of thing here, where we like copy paste. Oh yeah, this is now can be a spa. That one gonna be. Thank you. You're fine. No, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Never feel like you're monopolizing chat when you're in here, like talking about your life. I love hearing about your lives. I don't have one. So like when I tell you guys I live vicariously through you, you think I'm kidding. I'm not. I love seeing you guys succeed. I love seeing your kids succeed. I love it. I don't think this needs to be so far over. All right, and then we can just grab columns for like here as well, just to like, you know, separate. But then I don't want to do it on all of them, you know? All right, so we walk in. We got this part sort of situated. That's cool. I'm going to save. All right. Spa equipment. Oh, that's easy. Hopefully this is easy. I really do want like these up here. But then I also have to be able to fit a way up here. And I think that is going to have to be here or here. So where do I have stuff? I do a staircase here. Where do you line up here? So we can go here. Which works if I want to like do this and these curved walls are going to piss me off. And not because I don't like curved walls, but because they're going to keep deleting and they're going to piss me off. That's fantastic. It's not a big deal as long as it can be addressed safely. Okay. So this will have to go. Can I turn it? Okay. What if we put it here? Okay. And then build this out here. This is going to be an indoor yoga studio. This will all be glass. And then I can move this over here like this. That is like right there. I think if they just have to be able to get to them. I think that this will be fine here. And this will be fine here. And then we could like put this here. Are they missing out on a fantastic view if I do it this way? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Oh well. Oh well. I'm just gonna grab this fence for now to block those off. Okay. Now that does leave this area kind of open to the upstairs, but that's okay. All right, yoga. spa equipment. And died the next day. I know these aren't facing the right way because these aren't even the ones I'm going to use. 2 minutes too late. All right, so there's that. Now we've hit all of the things that we need to hit.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for that resub, Jess. I appreciate you. What is that? What? 18? You get another baby. I don't hate you. I hate the way curved walls function because every time I try to place a fence or something like that, they delete themselves. But no, I'm actually pretty excited about this build. That's yours. Go right here. Yeah, it's not the build. I like the build. Excuse me, ma'am. I need you to pick a baby color. Oh yeah, and the game did crash once. Pick a baby. All right. Bright green or dark green? You get one every 9 months. If she doesn't pick, I'm going to pick a dark green one. Lime green. Baby's in the jar. Baby in the jarro. I'm eating myself because I'm going to eat a block of cheese like an absolute goblin. Y'all don't need to see that. And I talk with my mouth full. Y'all don't need to see that either. Technically, I can do this. That's fair. That's fair. But also, same thing. Should I swap the way I have this? So you're walking in here. I think that's fine. If you're walking in here, I think that's fine. Okay. Because I was going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Control, not shift. Control. And then in here, same spot A showers. There better never be a stinky sim on this lot. All right? How are you, Fire Sparkle? How is it going? I do have a face. Hi, I'm Quiff. But I'm eating right now, and I eat like a little troglodyte. It's not your fault. I was also just as bad at not looking at that because I'm also an asshole. Not purposefully, but you know. All right, our door. Although there is a solid chance I was not up here when that came through because I was getting food. Not that that is like an excuse. All right, and then we can do. I thought you had to have a bar for a spa. Did they change that? Because spa day came with a bar. I mean, it's true. I feel like you guys can hear me chew my food, and I'm like, oof. If you guys never hear me chew my food, say something. I will mute myself. That's rude as hell. Me? First of all, I was gonna say, first of all, who was you talking about? Who was you talking to? Secondly, how did I become the subject of conversation? Here, hold on, Lynn, I got you. This is the second definition, and this is the one that I consider when I say I eat like a troglodyte. That it is a real word. It's a real word. That is the second definition. The first one is a member of a fabulous or prehistoric race of people that lived in caves, dens, or holes. I would too fit that description. Or a non human ape, not in scientific use. But I use it as a person considered to be reclusive, reactionary, out of date, or brutish. And of those four things, I am reclusive, reactionary, out of date. Not necessarily brutish, but I fit three of four, which means I feel like troglodyte is an appropriate word to describe myself. All right? I'm itching. And what's crazy is I say it all the time. I don't know where I got the word from. I say it all the time. I've said it for years. I just don't say it here very often. Although I have started. I feel like this shirt is really trying to like expose me right now, and I don't appreciate that. Um, but but yeah, that's just how I've always described me. I listen. I just have words that I like the way they feel in my mouth. Troglodyte is one of those words. It's the lidite part that I really like. Same with expeditiously. It's the shishly part that I really like. All right. And the thing is, they come to my brain so quick because I do genuinely say them all of the time. I couldn't think of the word for lighthouse earlier. All right. So like, don't think that I'm big brain because I use words like expeditiously. Exactly. What did I call it? I don't even remember what I called it. I was like the thing with the light that spins around and tells ships not to go there. I couldn't even think of that. I was like describing what it was. Yeah. I just sound smart because I use big words because I like the way they sound. I didn't even say lantern tipple. Alright. I have a hair that's just bothering me. See? Am I tripping? Does Spa Day not have a bar? I really thought they did. Oh, they do. They do. They do. They do. They do. Try and tell me, game. All right, we're gonna do the bar like here. I want to be able to put counters back there and still have, we're gonna make a little bar back there. We'll put some stools on it, and then here we're gonna do a door to the outside, and we'll have some tables and stuff. Yeah, it's just a fancier way of saying Neanderthal. It's a more fun word. Troglodyte is a lot more fun, in my opinion, to say than Neanderthal. Expeditiously just sounds fancier than I did it fast. All right. Yeah, I'm a fast little caveman. Didn't you know? I'm fast as fuck, boy. I am not fast as anything. All right. I walked 2.5 miles yesterday or I walked a mile yesterday at 2.5 miles an hour, and my heart rate was like 113. That's like normal pace. I don't go fast. I fastly pass out if I try to go fast. I am fast as a cave. Although I get the feeling cavemen were pretty fast, let's be honest. They were hunter gatherers. They were fighting things like saber-toothed tigers and running from shit like mammoths. Other way around. But you know what I mean. Alright? I would be I'd be Dunzo. But that's exactly it, right? Vexing is a good word. Vexing is a good word. I'm just gonna say, if you wanna sound like you got something going on up here, learn like 3 or 4 good big word synonyms. They don't have to be like fancy, anything like that. But like troglodyte and expeditiously, they just they just do something to people. There, I used a word one time the other, or in high school all the time. I can't think of what it was now. Uh, I used it in the correct context because I thought it was funny. Nobody liked me very much. I don't know. I could run fast as fuck until like I keeled over and died. Because if the me that exists now was put there, first of all, I probably wouldn't still be around. Right? Lifespan was like 23 years. Uh, maybe, but like old me, if I made it to my current time, squish me. I will. I'm so good. I will hug your footprint. I don't. I'm good. All right. I want like a nice fancy door here. Right. I was on my little treadmill, and I was like, let me try this little workout program. You can't pick the program. You just press a number. It is what it is. You go or you don't. And it started at 2.5 miles, and I was like, cool, I can do this. I'm just walk. All of a sudden, it's like beep 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 beep. It's going up to 4.5 miles an hour. I didn't have time to react. I had to run until I could stop the thing, and I said, what? Never again. Never again. Feel free. I know it's on Netflix because of Tommy Rachel. I do know that. I want a good door here, and I'm not gonna get one. Oh, can I have an archway that goes to the window to the wall, like all the way up, all the way to the top? How come I can have it for that but not here? I was about to be real mad at this damn game. Fixed itself. All right, and then we have windows, curved. This is my option. This will also work just fine, thank you. I know what it's about, but I have not watched it either because I don't have Netflix. That's a little shorter. Oh, I thought this right here was just a hole in the wall. It's not. It's just the color of the thing. Ooh, what if we did this in the dark brown with the chicken wire? It's like an indoor outdoor space. Okay. I don't feel like fighting you. I don't know if I like that. But that's that. Oh, we need a door to get in here. It's right at the bottom of the stairs. So we're going to put the door to get in here. And we'll do... No, that's valid. I also hate the fake kinds. And I hate how they like try to say they're not fake. They like advertise them as based on true events. But like it is so loosely based on true events that they have you thinking unicorns and leprechauns actually exist. My tights are slipping. But like, what do you consider a fake documentary? Because I love that shit. Like like the stuff about aliens or the Wendigos. That one about the farm that has like all of these weird sightings. I love that shit. And that's the thing. I don't think any of that is real. And I'm not saying that I don't think those things exist. I think they do. But I think when you start, I believe aliens are real. But I think when you start getting docu-series from the same family on multiple different shows, that it is no longer, I can't believe you anymore, because now it's about the money. Now I see you and it's about the money. It's not about telling your story. And it makes me believe you less. Are you a tall door? Yeah. Okay. We'll put this here. I think my thing is things like aliens and Bigfoot and those kinds of things don't bother me when somebody profits off of it, because it is what it is. I don't like people who profit off of true crime stories, especially when those people aren't related to the people involved and don't give them anything for it. It's just not something that I like. And like, I'm not shaming anybody who listens to them. I get it. Trust me, I get it, because sometimes I will definitely get sucked right into that stuff, and I'm like, exactly. And that's just where I choose to, or like a TV show who has like done the interview and it's like a documentary type thing. I have no qualms with that. But like when it'd be like me having a really popular podcast talking about Joe Schmo and how he murdered 15 people, and then going into detail about that with zero consideration to like the fact that those victims' families are still alive and all of those things. It just like, yeah, and that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Yeah, I'm just sitting here because I have no idea what I'm doing. I have this floor. What was I gonna do here? Can I? If this is here, will these be functional? Or these? Because, like, you know? Ooh, I had the time of my life. I also wanted to put a sauna. Give me the time of my life. Hey, hey. Over here. No, for sure. Like I said, if it's different if you've like contacted the family, seen what you can do to help, like all of those things. I just don't like people who, I don't know. It's just a thing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely the minority in that though. Yeah, yeah, 100%, Vicky. 100%. How many of these can I fit here? Two. We laid up about a week ago. I worked my ass off. I still can't pay it though. Ooh, I had the time of my life. I'm gonna figure something to put here. We're gonna figure something there. Because I can't change the walls. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? What size wall is this? Medium. I'm dying. This shoulder is gonna be the end of me. Big ass these. That was not medium, okay? I wanted medium wall height windows. Say love me, you have to say love me. Now I did ask if archways were something we thought was cheaty. And nobody said no. So theoretically I could use archways. Or I could just turn this into a big old terrarium situation. You know? And fill it full of plants, baby. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's it. That's it. You right. Agreed. 100%. I'm so warm. I'm turning it up again. It might be loud. It might be loud. I'm like trying to find my mic for. It's picking it up a little bit over for YouTube. Hopefully that's not too terrible for y'all. I'm sweating. I'm shiny because I'm sweating, not because of highlighter. We have a window. This one. I don't think it comes in black, which is does come in dark brown. What do I have for you? Just let me adore you. I just need to know if this becomes functional. With this. Because what I would like to do is put like treadmills here. Oh, I guess we don't have Ooh, gotta turn this off. I only wanted the thing. We can maybe put these here. I want the treadmills. You know, like pop these in here. Put on some big old windows. Oh yeah. And then do I have one that's this size? I do. You know, have like this. And then we'll find something to decorate the sides. That's fine. And then over here, I have those. I could do some. Oh shit! Before I get too far into this, I need to figure out where my stairs are going. Glad I thought about that. I actually need to figure out which stairs are going. Okay, we have the stairs to go all the way up. I need stairs to get here. Where did these go? Perfect. Perfect. All right, and now I got to figure out how to get up here from here. And the thing is, you can see where these stairs are. Not gonna work. So like, I have to go like, hello? Why are you doing that? If I hit control again, okay. Interesting. I could go here. That's valid. That's valid. I can go here, but it's gonna put them on the outs. Actually, does it matter that they're on the outside? A little bit. A little bit. That right there probably not a good place for them. It's just right in the middle of everything. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I put it there. Move this. If we grab this, pop it here. I'm not adding walls. I'm not adding walls. I would remove this window. We add a door there, and then we take these stairs and put them there. Delete the underside of this. I don't know what it deleted. Probably not what I wanted it to, though. All right, and then that'll still be there, and then we can pick our stuff. You're fine. I love how you guys come in here, and I'm like, let's have conversations. Let's talk. Let's hang out. Tell me what you're into. And you're like, sorry, I told you what I was into. Be so for real. Sorry for doing the thing that you've asked me to do. Listening. I'm listening. I'm gonna go downstairs. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do today after stream. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna turn into a little troglodyte. Okay, drive safe. I'm gonna put on leggings and a tank top. I'm gonna take all my makeup off. I'm gonna go for a walk. And then I'm gonna come home, take a shower, and be a potato. All right. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. If you're in the Discord, you've already seen it. I am changing around a lot of channel points. I'm adding some channel points. I took a lot of channel points away. However, the ones that I felt were the most used as far as sound alerts, I just made a command. And those are listed on my about page in the commands panel. They're all there. If you don't want to go there, they're pinned in the Discord in the general chat. So you guys don't have to they're still around, right? Your entrance commands are still there. All of that. And the reason I did that is because I was like, let me think of some channel points that I think the community would like for things like Fernite, right? Some Fernite stuff. The first one I added, which we had talked about, was pick my POI. So when I'm playing solos, or if we're even doing squads and everybody on the squad is cool, you can pick the landing drop, right? You can pick where we land. The second one is going to be pick my skin. I know a lot of Fortniters have that. All of the skins are listed. They're pinned to my Fortnite channel, so you can see which ones I have. As I get new ones, I will try to remember to update them. And that's good for one round. And then the other one that I think you guys are going to abuse, so I did, it is 10,000 channel points. And it is also got a cooldown on it of like 20 minutes. is mouse and keyboard for 2 minutes. All right. That's the one. If y'all start spamming that, I'm raising the price. I'm not saying that so you don't spam it. I just want to make it more difficult for you to achieve. All right. I don't mind doing mouse and keyboard for 2 minutes, you know, on game days. That's fine. These will never be available during ranked. I just want you to know that. They will be available when I'm doing solos. They will be available on Fridays when we're doing squad games, community games. But for ranked, they won't be available. But for mouse and keyboard for 2 minutes, those are the channel points I've added. If there are some that you would like to see added that I don't have, let me know. And I will do that. And they don't have to be specifically for Fortnite, but those are the ones I was thinking about. And I was like, let me add those really quickly before I forget. So those are done. Also, I don't have a front door. Oh, I'm going to save. We're going to save. I think for the front door for this one, I am going to do the open door. I love the way you do me like that. Give me the shivers. Hello? Where's that damn door at? That one. We're going to do this door. That looks welcoming. That looks inviting. That looks like a good idea. All right. And we have outdoor stairs to get upstairs, which I think is fine. I can't delete walls, but I can add them. So, but I think this is fine here. What if I, can I? Yeah. Yeah. And then you just boop, boop, right on up the stairs. It is going to be like a double thing, but that's okay. These also are not the final stairs. What do we think? Where are we at? I'm okay with how this looks so far. And I haven't done much. I've added a single balcony right here. That's the only thing I've added to the outside that has changed the shape. All right. Let's pick our fence. I'm also going to make this. All right, up here we decided it should probably be like a either like a half wall type situation. I would like to do a half wall, but I can't get the half wall on the curve. So we're gonna find a like this. I could do the brown because I wanted to bring the brown up. The black would be too dark. The gray would be maybe okay. It's very harsh. And I want you to be able to see through it. Like looking at the plants there, I think it needs to be one that you can see through. But deep down inside of me, my fire. That could be okay. That could be okay. We also have this. That's taller than I want. I think this is what I want this without the light. This one is also too tall. And this is the only one we have like that. What does it look like at the dark time? It's all right. It's all right. I guess we'll just use this as my fencing. It's modern. It lights it up a little bit. I don't have to pay extra money for lights. I don't like that it is just Zero support system. You know, it just goes right on across there. Get your ass down here. This cameraman. Stop it! It's my fault. It's my fault, but also calm down, you know? Okay. So there's that. And then grab me one of these for there. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we still need stop. Stop. And then, can I put that here? No. Cool. Okay. All right, we need our stair rail. Hopefully, we have a stair rail that matches. We do. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. I like where we're going. I like where we're going. I think I'm going to make it daytime so I can see. I think for the floor, we're going to do a wood floor outside. I do think I'm going to stick with the wood from here. We're going to do a really dark brown for outside. And I'm going to put that on like all of the decking areas. Oh, we might go a little. Oh, see, I think this is too light. This is the color we have. This is too orange. And I don't like the gray. What about you? It has a little bit of an oranginess to it, though, doesn't it? But doesn't it, bruv? A little orange. Just a little orange. Is that too orange? I think that's too orange. What do you look like? I think I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to go with that. All right. That's my exterior flooring. And then I decided earlier I wanted to go with smaller feet in the black. I think that's everything. All right. Now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do here. Because I could put roofing. Roofing is an option. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's too red. I think this is just a little too fancy. I liked this one when I had the build in gray. I don't want that. No. 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 Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa. I do love you. I'm really looking here. What is up, Sunnyside? How are you? How have you been? Maybe do this. This one just didn't come in a colorway I liked. I don't like Life and Death too terribly much. I'm good, thank you. I'm trying to find colors that work with what I got going on here. What do you look like? Hate it! Okay. I hate people a lot too. I would have messaged him back and be like, it appears you're savvy enough to figure out how to communicate without being on the phone, so how about we do that? Like, this is why I can't work in corporate. I'd be fired. They'd be like, you can't talk to people like that. I'd be like, well, they talk to me like that. They talk to me like that, so why can't I talk to them like that? That's my question. How come I always have to be the bigger person? Miss me. This one might be okay. If we can find a decent color here. Exactly. And to be fair, you just joining the conversation. It literally happened as you came in, so you're fine. There you go. Like, yep. None of these look the way I want them to. So do we just do an inlay and like this darker brown? But I also want the inlay here to be darker. It's hard. Making decisions is easier than I thought. Just kidding. Mama, I'm coming home. No, 100%. You are correct. I agree with you completely. That's the thing. Like customers get in their head that like they can talk to you any sort of way they want. Uh, Let me talk to you that way and see how you feel. All of a sudden, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, why are you giving so much attitude? Ooh, why are you talking to me like that? Ooh, why are you talking to me like that? Did you forget that I am also a person? Just because I get paid to deal with your bullshit doesn't mean I have to." You know how many times I got in trouble at my previous job for giving customers the same attitude back? You got the wrong one. You either got the wrong one on the right day or the right one on the wrong day. All right. What if we do that? It adds a little more gray. It's a little less harsh. It adds some more color. The thing is, they like to call you combative. They would never be combative. That would never be them. Right. I think I like that a little better. A little better. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. I don't know where we're getting, but we're getting somewhere. Now, if I could have this come across here, in order to do that, I think I'm going to have to do the fence trick where you take a fence and you draw around where you want it to make it a room. And then you should be able to grab this. Yes. And then I think I can delete the fence. Not the whole wall, not the whole thing, just the fence. I'll put the wall back there in a second. And I said, hey, yeah, yeah. Oh, ads are going to start in about a minute. You so right. Thank you. I'm hyper fixated on this build at the moment. I'm trying to pay attention to chat, I swear. And YouTube is now showing up in here, which is why I missed that chat over there earlier. Peculiar. Yeah, I'm not ignoring you specifically. I'm ignoring everybody, you know? In the back of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, yeah, yeah. I might have to do the thing Nicole was talking about where we double up the windows because like this is where this is where them showers are. Ah! I took us on a ride nobody has to go on. I'm sorry. But I like these windows because like you can see out them, but you can't see in them. And this is tab mode. This is this is where my showers are, and I feel like that's decent. Out of tab mode, please. But now I'm like, what do I do here? And I think we're gonna follow the same sort of my ceilings are all natural sort of thing. So we're gonna grass it up and fill it with plants. Same with these over here. It really is. And like if I can take advantage of a view, I'm gonna do it. All right, and then we're gonna grab this. Oh my god, rain. I love this song. You know? Okay, we're gonna put that there. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Can this not go here? Probably not. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, I'm gonna scream. I thought so. Shade, but that's okay. That's okay. The more I look at these stairs or this railing, the more I hate it. Genuinely and truly. Maybe we go with this. What does this look like? Ooh. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I really like certain songs that come on that everybody's like, it's such a meme song. I love it. All right. This is one of those songs. It's just the noises that they make. The echolalia kicks in, and I'm like, that's what I want to do today. Yeah, yeah. It's like the seagull in the Little Mermaid when he's singing this little song. I can hear it in my head, but I can't tell you how it goes. The Kiss the Girl song. Every time I'm singing that right back the exact same way. Exactly. And like unironically, yeah. Unironically, I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more. I love that song. I love it. I think people get surprised sometimes at my music choices, but like, what can I say? What can I say? Brown eyed girl, you my brown eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to say, wow, 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 wow? I'm telling you, it's the noises in the songs. I don't care about the actual song. It's the noises that I get to make along with them. I want to show wow, 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 you know? There's this, but this feels very womp womp, you know? My brown eyed girl, you're my brown eyed girl. Do you remember when? See, here it comes. What we used to sing. Sha la 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 dee da. Sha la 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 dee da. You can tell he's having fun with it too. La dee da. See, we're good. Hello, hello. Thoughts, thoughts. I think it does a decent job of like gathering up all of the colors in the wood behind it. I don't want like this. I don't want like color. I think I like it too. I think I do. My brown eyed girl. You're my brown eyed girl. You remember when? Oh, we used to sing. Sha la 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 dee da. You can do it. You can do it. You couldn't do it. La, 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 la. See? It's a good song. You want to just make noises? This is the playlist for you. Good luck. If you don't come back, we know why. Did this is the foundation they gave us with Island Living? I'm trying to match the brown. That's a pretty decent match. That's a pretty decent match. Okay. I am starting to really like this build. Let me save before the game crashes again and I want to rip my hair out. All right, and then we're using this fence and this swatch on these. That is the fence we're using. I am correct. I need the matching stair rail. Watch it not have one. Probably won't. I just need one. Please be so for real right now. There you are. Boop. Oh, missed a spot. No. 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 Like it's like talking to a toddler. No, you don't need to go there. No. Not there. I think I need a different stone here. I do. I think I keep going back to this one. I don't want it to be the same. And this is very matchy. The way the wood is going, the color, all of that. And that's not what I'm going for. What about good old I just want to mention I do already have Journey to Batu in this build. I just want to throw that out there. We are still in the layout floor plan part of this build. Don't ever doubt my dedication to putting Journey to Batu in every build I can. It's already here. What about this? No, that's not going to work. But like this? No. Listen, people say where there's a will, there's a way. And when it comes to Journey to Batu build buy, just the build buy. There is always a will. All right. I will always want to. I will always find a way to make it happen. I don't necessarily want brick. We do like this and this brown. That's a bad idea. No. That definitely gives same vibes, same colors and everything. All of the things are the same. Dancing with my eyes closed. Everywhere I look, I still see you. Time is moving so slow. I know what else that I should do. Dancing with my eyes. 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 Oh, I thought that was a metallic like paneling. I was like, why the fuck is that glass? I forgot. We got glass walls. I forgot. We got glass walls. Kiss my ass, game. Tell me I can't put curved windows here. Tell me. Suck it, Trebek. What if we do something like vertical instead of horizontal here? You know, like a vertical. Vertical. Ooh, what if we do a vertical? Hell yeah. All right. I like that. I do like that. I do. And if you don't like that, you can tell your mother. She'll care. Hopefully. Uh, she might not. All right. No promises. I hope she cares. All right. All right. All right. Do I want to go a little? That's like too dark, I think. A dark brown? No. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. And then we're going to change our stairs. We're going to stick with these ones, but we're going to go with this brown because that's what we. This fucking game is going to be the reason you get a message from somebody that says Miss Squibb has been found dead in her fucking bedroom at 2 a.m. from a fucking aneurysm. All right? It's going to be this game. This is going to be the game that does it to me. You can ellipse me all day. Say what you wanna say. Just let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. This game plays too much. I just want the stairs to have 2 sets of fucking rails. Is that so hard? I'm telling you. The Sims is the reason I crash out more than anything else. All right? If you come in here and I'm mid crash out in The Sims, just know that that's normal. I hate it here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We did it. Did it. Done. And now we're going to take this and we're going to put it on the ceilings. I don't know which way this is facing. This way. Okay, so I want to do it this way so I can turn it this way so I can do that. I think. I can't tell. Yes. Interesting. Interesting. The words fall out honestly. I'm making all of this wood. You know those like really trendy like spa places that have popped up where it's all like wood and greenery and it looks like it smells like the forest in there? That's the vibes I want this place to have. I want it to look like when you walk in, you've walked into a little cave. It's just wood and vibes. Like you walked into a tree trunk covered in moss. That's my goal here. It's going to be covered in windows and grass. Windows and plants all over the place. And now that I remember, we have fucking. Look. Now that I remember, we have glass walls. The only issue with the glass walls is like, this is as dark as it goes. And I don't want like that. Do I want that? I do want that. Kind of amber rosy tint. Hell yeah. I do. I do. You're right. You're so right, game. But now I can just do this. Ooh, I want it larger. Larger than life. Okay, what about this? Yes. I'm not. Do I want to put? I don't want to put it. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. And then we're going to do that up here. I think I've got it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm just looking to see, again, because of where we're located, I think that would look okay there, except this doesn't want to. Do I have to do this one here? Just because of the way this side is? I think I do. All right, nice big windows here just on the corner because that's where the bar is. I'm going to keep this one like this. No, no. This. All right. Let me in here so I can see what we have going on. We're going to put actual windows in here. I'll put a big window here. I was like, is somebody going to be able to peep in here if I put a big window here? I mean, it's just the bathroom. Windows. These are short wall heights. Somebody might be able to peep in there, but we're just gonna say it's okay, you know? It's The Sims. It's fine. They don't really do that. Unless you have some mods. If you have some mods, they will do that, actually. But that's between you and your mods. All right? Yes. Okay. And then the stairs here, I'm also going to put... I lost my window. There it is. These here. All right. Let me grab the stairs that we're using. We're going to replace all of our stairs with these. Is that all of my stairs? Yes, because these come in from the outside. So first floor to second floor to third floor to fourth floor. And then we're just going to go ahead and use the same stair railing. And then for up here, we're going to use the same fence. I thought it said child-proof fence. I thought that said children-proof fence. It's chicken-proof fence. I'm actually gonna crack that part open. Too far. Not too far. All right, we're gonna pop this here. Perfect. And then on this wall, I don't know if it is here. It's from Love Struck. That oval planter. I don't know if that's considered a wall decoration or a plant. If I miss it, that's okay. I'm not like super looking for it. I'm just kind of looking for it. I feel like it's in wall decoration. I did turn my Sims music up. It's not this, but it's like this. Hello? I could just go to the Love Struck. There it is. I could have just gone to the Love Struck expansion pack. But we all know that's not going to happen. I don't know that I'm going to actually keep them all along this back wall because it is super repetitive. But I do like them. But it is super repetitive. What if we just put them like here? And then did something else here? So I like the colors, you know? We could do like this. Those are the same. What's the difference between this and this? It's a genuine question. The Sims does this to me all the time, where I'm looking at something and I'm like, "Am I tripping? Are these not the exact same thing? What is the difference between this and this? What am I missing?" Yeah, you can tool it upside down, which helps a lot. If somebody can see the difference, please let me know. The leaves. What's different about the leaves? Yeah, I think it's actually the wood tone. Like I think this one's a little more orangey maybe. I don't know. Am I just looking really hard to see if I can see a difference because I feel like I'm being gaslit? Like this is more gold and this is more bronze. Nope, because they look exactly the same to me. I don't know. I don't know. No idea. But we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And then got to figure out what I want to do in here. I'm going to save. We're saving because like I'm cool with where the outside of this is, where we're looking right now. I like where we're at. All right, let's put this here. I'm going to keep the interior of this all the grass. All right. I fear if I don't, that's going to creep through, and I don't want that. That's really the big reason. B, I think I like it. And I think what I'm going to do in here is archways. I would like the rounded archways from Love Struck because they are my favorite. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them because the colors I don't think are going to work for me. Shade. What about you? these would work. So I can put like that here and then put one over here. Dear grid. Shh. I don't want that. I think I kind of like it like that. Welcome back. I'm so proud of you for not falling asleep because I sure the fuck would have. I surely would have. What if we do this? Oh, it's going to do the whole thing. I was like, what if we do like every other? But that's not going to do what I want it to do. I think we're going to do windows in here. And these are short wall height. So I can do the ones from cats and dogs. I would have fallen asleep. That's fair. I used to work at the daycare. And for nap time, these kids were spoiled as hell. In the toddler room, they would, the teacher and the assistant teacher and myself, for the kids who wouldn't fall asleep or would have a hard time falling asleep, we'd have to like rub their backs and pat their backs and stuff. And I'm like, first of all, I need this in my life, right? Um, that's what I need in my life. But like they would put all of the kids together that would have a hard time falling asleep. Let me tell you, my when I started working there, my niece was in the toddler room, uh, and they would get compliments all the time. My sister-in-law and my brother about how she was such a good napper. She always took a good nap. Da 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 da. And my sister-in-law worked there, but they weren't in the same room. And then I got put in that room, and all of a sudden, my niece couldn't nap anymore. Couldn't nap anymore because she knew that they would always make it so I was the one that went over and like rubbed her back and patted her back and stuff. So she would just sit there and whisper to me her entire nap. We'd just have full on conversations. 3 years old, talk about silly stuff, and she'd whisper the whole time. And I'm like, you are supposed to be napping. All right? I'm going to get in trouble because you are supposed to be napping. If you haven't taken your medicine today and you need to, do it. Maybe these. Maybe these. Hell yeah, pants. I'm warm in my room, but it is a balmy 63 degrees out. 63 degrees outside. So I dressed for the outside weather, not the inside weather. Like I have tights on and shit. But I also really like my fit. You guys are gonna get so sick of seeing this skirt. You're gonna get so sick of seeing it. But please note, post stream, I will be putting on leggings and a tank top. Like I said, going for a walk. You don't even know the half of it, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. When I tell you I'm cute as shit today, I'm cute as shit today. All right. I put the fit on and I told Mr. Quiff, I said, I kind of feel like I am getting ready for Oktoberfest. It's just because of like, this is what you see. I don't feel like I look like I'm going to Oktoberfest today. But this was supposed to be part of my Ren Fair fit because I knew I'm cute as shit every day. But today, we are cute as shit with a cherry on top today. All right? Listen, I'm not conceited, but I know I'm cute as shit today. Normally, I'll tell you I look like a troglodyte. Today, you can't tell me shit. There's nothing you can say that I'm gonna be like, ooh, you right. I do look a little busted. I know. And what's crazy is you guys are the only ones that get to see it. And sometimes, no, I'm kidding. No, I'm cute as shit. I'm cute as shit. It's cool. I know me. I need this. I just saw that my no, no. I won't. I won't. This. Yeah. Okay. I gotta put this on all of the things. I would give it to you for free. All right. You don't gotta buy nothing from me. If I could give it to you for free, I would. If I could bottle it up and ship it your way, you ain't gotta pay me shit. All right. Poor business model. I know. I was like, I don't like this because there's always the brown underneath. And I'm like, actually, I think I need it with the brown underneath. I did. I did need it with the brown underneath. And then I need this again to put up here. If you're curious what just popped up in chat, that's exactly what we're doing today. This is a Stump the Builder challenge. Should I add a fit check point channel point redeem? And if you redeem it, I have to show you my fit. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. It would always be on. It would always be on. So if I'm up here in sweatpants, that's what you see. Or if I'm actually dressed. I thought about it. I thought about it this morning, but I was like, that's a little conceited. They don't want to see what I'm seeing. They don't want to see what I'm wearing today. And if I want you to see it, I show you. You know? All right. There's that. Now let's find our actual, what are those called? Columns. Our actual columns that we're going to use. We're kind of starting at the top and working our way down. I don't know why this is where I'm deciding to start, but this is where I'm deciding to start. I'll add it later. Respectfully. We're almost out of time today. But yeah, I didn't want to add it and you guys be like, this conceited bitch. She thinks people care what she's wearing. You know? That's a little too. That's kind of cool though. That's kind of cool. This could be like driftwood that has washed up. I mean, this whole thing has kind of a reclaimed wood vibe, and I like it. I also have done 0 builds with Enchanted by Nature. I don't know, man. Sometimes it just comes out, and I feel like, I could be seen as conceited. All right, let me get these windows where I want them. No, that ain't what I want. I want this. I want them like here, and then like here. And then we're gonna do some shifting around here like that. I just want you guys to know it is about to be that time of year where I bitch about corn again. We're going on year 3. The time is coming. For those of you who don't know, that is my worst seasonal allergy is corn. And I love it. I love corn so much. I do. But like, we are almost there. It is almost that time of year. Put that there. We're getting there. It's like hoodie season this week for me. Can you? That's pretty. I do like the pink. I'm gonna throw the pink here. I'm just trying to find some. Yeah, you guys are gonna hear about it multiple times a stream. It just welcome. How you doing? Okay, so there's that. Let's look at this, see what we have. We have this, right? But I don't really want to use this. This isn't the vibe. It's not what I'm looking for. This could maybe does it, but it only comes in purple. Fuck the corn and the juice. I have seen a more beautiful thing. It's called not corn season. Although this year the corn has been like bound and determined to kill people here in the Midwest between the allergies and the corn sweat. Like, you know, I have a personal vendetta against corn. I do think I want to put some of those hangy ones. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, corn sweat. That happened like a month ago. It was so hot and humid that the corn was literally sweating. It was releasing its water, which did not help. It made it more humid. That day I was like, it's like 95% humidity. I live in soup. It was corn sweat season. It happens for like 2 weeks a year. And it's miserable. What is up, Jen? How are you? I moved this so I can see things, but then I'm afraid that my fan is going to pick up the noise of, or my mic is going to pick up the noise of my fan. I want this, but like it's so tall there. I think I'm going to pop one here, and then maybe like here. I think it's just a automatic command. I don't think it's one that like I have that pops up because I don't try to call lurkers out, and I'm not saying that you are, but because I ignore them for the most part, respectfully. I love that you guys are here. I appreciate you. I will say it time and time again. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. Um, I don't want you to ever feel like I'm gonna call you out. All right, we're gonna put this here. I'm gonna pull you down. Quit fighting me. Stop it. Hello, please, game. Oh my god. I have all of my sound commands listed in my panels. I don't think I have that listed though. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. You know, this game makes me want to punch baby Jesus in the left neck sometimes. Respectfully. I don't know how like that could be taken respectfully ever, but like that's how it makes me feel. Alright. We do like that. So we have some coming off the side. Yeah, it's timed, but it's not a command. And then maybe we can do, although I'm pretty sure in debug. Yeah. For Jungle Adventure. Yeah, there's like this. There it goes. Set cancel. On the line. Spiritual. Really, game? Really? That's where we want to go? Okay, let me put you here. And show. Actually, you can stay there. Actually, you can stay there. I've been left out of heaven. Size you down. You can go here. Too long, yeah, you make me feel like I've been left out of heaven for too long. I'm gonna size some of this stuff down because I want you to be able to see, but I also want like it to look lush and overgrown. And I'm going into tab mode. You know, you come in here. This is where you're doing your yoga. Hello. No, wrong way. You come in here to do your yoga, and this is your view. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. You got a little privacy. You can still see the ocean. It's gonna be hot like a sauna. That didn't take long. The which hammer? The good hammer or the gun hammer? Or, I mean, the good hammer or the other hammer? Because they took out the gun, yes, and that bothers me. I think they took that out yesterday when they added the other hammer. They replaced the good hammer with the shitty hammer. Kels had mentioned that earlier today, and I was like, yeah, they replaced the good hammer with that. And then we can do like this in here. Yeah, make me stay. Spend the rest of my days here. 07's in the chat. Adios, hammer. I could put. Ooh, I was like, maybe I could put this here. I can't. Let me do like that, maybe. Come on in. Oh, Megan, shoulder. This shoulder. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I like that one. What do you look like? Ooh, that's the same. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. That's the same. There. And then actually this and then this. And then this and then this. That way we're kind of opposites, you know? You hit 1K followers. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that Tommy Rachel hit 1K followers yesterday? Did you know that? If you didn't know that, you should know. You know. Well, we know what Tommy Rachel's new rank is going to be. Her new rank style is going to be Cornholio, Beavis, and Butthead, you know? Yeah. I'm going to get there. One day I'll have 1,000 followers, but I'm also not like rushing. You know what I mean? Like I'm very cool with where I'm at. I'm very happy with the growth I've had. I know that I'm not as active on things like TikTok or networking as I should be. That is something I'm trying to work on, is networking more. I'm really bad about it. And it's not that I don't love hanging out with other streamers. I do. If you please don't ever call me out of a lurk unless you absolutely have to. But if you don't think I'm there, I'm probably there more than you think. I pull you guys up. I normally have 2 people up at a time, and you guys where I will talk back to you. You just have no idea. You guys will be talking about something. And I'm like, yep, yep, yep. Well, I'm working on my stuff. Like, if I can catch you on, I try. I try. But I need to like be better about showing people that I love them and support them and being active in their chat because like, you know, the last week or so, I'll be real, I haven't been up here in the evening. I've been downstairs working on some other stuff. And that's changing. I will be up here more often. I want something like, like this, but small. That's what I want. And maybe in like this. Going into tab mode. I tell you guys because I do shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at tab mode. It's just so fast, and I don't know how to turn it down. Let me see what this looks like at the nighttime in here. Stop. Oh, that lights it up nice up here. Okay, I like that. Time is it? Oh my gosh. We got a lot to do this week on this build, just so you know. I like it though. I like the way this looks. I think I'm going to do a couple of wall lights. I kind of want to do something simple on the outside walls, but at like, like this, but like that's also like super detailed and not what I want. And if I'm going to go super detailed, I should do like the really fancy ones from whatchamacallit. What about like this? It doesn't have to be all placed. I don't know. I want like a strip, but not the one with the like marquee looking strip. I just want a vertical, simple light strip. Oh, ooh, ooh. What about I done ones from Love Struck. The default swatches, but these ones. These go up. And I think if we hit it like that, I'm going to pull this off of here. Just on the outside walls. Just on the outside walls. I don't care about the inside walls. And then we can shove these back over in this general vicinity. I might. And then maybe grab this to like pop in here. Just to give it a little dimension. Hello, Amy, how are you? And then we just need something here that's like nice. We could do just this. Not the Windows key, guys. I'm at that point in this build where it's like moving. I'm on a roll, and I don't necessarily want to stop the roll, But we might have to stop the roll. Thank you for that shout out to Amy. If you guys aren't following Amy, go give a follow. Follows are free. They don't cost you anything. Could be your new favorite place on the internet. You'd never know because you didn't give them a try. Maybe a trellis? Maybe not a trellis. I want like this. But I want it to look good. I don't know that I want the purple. I want it without anything on it. You know? It's the same thing here, though, isn't it? They're going to have... Yeah, it's going to have stuff. It's going to have stuff on it. I don't want stuff on it. All right, let's size this down. Size this down. Maybe that was too many sizes down. I don't mind like them being together and draping together. All right, I'm gonna save. We're gonna find somewhere to hang out because it's about that time. Dear YouTube and Kick, remember to take care of yourselves and then take care of everybody else. I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna keep working on this build. If you're only here for the Fortnite, we will be in Fortnite on Friday. If you want to participate in community games and you're on either one of those platforms, you do have to come over to Kick because that's where it is. But remember to take care.